All right, am I in frame?
Yes.
Okay, so John and Josh and everybody else that's listening, I have a rule of thumb. This one's kind of hard to follow, but you really got to try. You can't care about the gear. You have to absolutely, as soon as you take off, you cannot have any care in the world for the gear. Meaning, if you have to land hard or downwind, you destroy the gear before you try and save the gear, right? So if you're coming in and you're gonna have a hard landing because you had 50% collapse and you're sinking rapidly, you don't try and stand it up. You slide it in on the frame and you destroy the frame in the process. Or if you have a motor out and you have to land downwind, you do not try and stand it up. What do? You slide it into the ground and you destroy the gear. I have a big rule. If you are not 100% confident in the ability of landing on your feet comfortably, you butt slide. You don't try and land on your feet. Because if you try and land on your feet and you epically fail and you go face planting skyward, that can be really bad. I call it a Superman. Yeah. Don't be Superman in it, dude. You can slide in at 30 miles an hour on sand, grass, gravel, whatever. It might not be the most comfortable thing, but it's way better than your head hitting the ground at 20. Helmets are great, but they're not really gonna help you there, right? So if you're coming in, dude, and you're just like, I cannot stand this up, lift those knees and just slide that sucker in and have no care for the gear. If you're coming in sideways and you're about to fall over sideways at a high rate of speed and you're worried about it, dude, just let the frame take it. Do not take the impact. Let the frame take it. Having taken an impact, I would so rather have given the paramotor to a random person that day and kept my ankles, right? Think about that. Like, think about yourself on the ground with a broken ankle. Would you rather have a clean paramotor or a clean paramotor and a broken ankle, or no paramotor and an ankle? I would rather have an ankle. You can buy another paramotor. All right, so as soon as I take off, I accept the possibility that I can completely total that paramotor on this flight. I'd be okay with that. I accept that, hey, if I destroy this thing to protect me, that's okay. I have to make that exception.
Makes sense, yeah.
And as soon as you accept that and you put that in your mind as this possibility, now if you're barreling in downwind in a nasty situation, you'll freaking let that sucker soak it up.
Sure, just mitigate the risk to you.
Mitigate the risk, you can do so. Make sense?
Yep.
Make sense?
Sweet.
Sweet.